Hey friends! I just made it out to Quartzsite, Arizona just in time for the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. Now I'm going to be going to the women's Rubber Tramp Rendezvous first and then a few days of the regular Rubber Tramp Rendezvous for everybody. But I wanted to kind of show you guys everything that happens here, what it is, and more of what Quartzsite looks like because I know my last video on Quartzsite was very brief. So for tonight I ended up camping at the Home on Wheels Alliance caravan group. They posted the locations just a day before, and it's a caravan that went from Pahrump, Nevada out to Quartzsite, Arizona to gather a bunch of newbies that are learning the ropes from more experienced people. So there's a mix of people, but they all follow the rules, and it felt like a really safe spot for me to be, especially as a newbie too. So I'm parked here near everybody, but still a good distance away. Angel has been on her leash, smelling all of the different Quartzsite smells. So in this video, I'm taking you along. I'm going to be showing you the people, the setups, the general vibe of the place. And I'm sure you're probably asking, what are you talking about, Rubber Tramp Rendezvous? What is the RTR? It doesn't make sense. Well, these are annual gatherings hosted by the Home on Wheels Alliance. Nomads living in cars, buses, RVs, motorhomes, you name it, all come together here and learn more about how to live nomadically. It's a great place to share skills and build a community, and I'm really happy to be here right now. It's all about connection, education, and celebrating this lifestyle with nomads from all over. So let's get settled and see what Quartzsite has in store for us.
All right, we're out here in Quartzsite. I got my flag the last time I was here. I needed to have something. It's not my first pick, but it's an alien, so I like it. We're at the Home on Wheels Alliance caravan group, and it's a pretty small group for now, but it's actually pretty nice. I love that I'm spread out and away from people, but I still feel safe and close. And it's super pretty out here, and I don't even really need to be wearing this flannel. It's so warm. It's still only about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't really have anything on the schedule other than just catching up on work that I can do on my phone, because thankfully I still have 5 bars out here, 5G. For now, Angel is chilling inside. She was walking around outside, but I guess she wanted a break. I've got my tablet out. I'm about to pull my laptop out too and get some stuff done, and I'll see you guys again as soon as something interesting happens, because it's still quiet right now. Little more action in the afternoon. Okay, so tonight I am not feeling super social. I think I really just want to hang out inside and eat some snacks, and I wanted to show you guys what I got as a really awesome way to have another source of entertainment. I don't really pay for any subscriptions like Netflix or anything. I have Spotify, I have Amazon Prime, and I watch a bunch of YouTube. So I was getting tired of watching YouTube all the time, and one of my coworkers actually got something like this, and it made me want to get one. And so I got one too. This is a Razer Kishi. I think they got a backbone, but I ended up getting the Razer Kishi. And with Amazon Prime, you have access to an app called Amazon Luna, and they've got a ton of games that you can just play from whatever you've got. You don't need to download it at all. So I am going to be playing some Fallout New Vegas tonight, just hanging out and being happy. But I just wanted to show you guys this because it's really awesome. It's literally just the controller that you plug in, so you don't have anything else to carry. So weight is another issue. You do not have to worry about that with one little silly controller, and then it just plugs into whatever you want to use. Super cool. You should look into it if you need another source of entertainment in your vehicle. We're having curry ramen tonight. Yes. You You know, in my last video that I did, somebody let me know that cooking on my tabletop could be really bad for my headboard up here. And the glue could come unstuck and it could start to sag. So I am going to start cooking on the floor. Apparently just not yet. But I did hear you. And I am listening. And I will stop doing this. It was just convenient tonight. Okay, you guys, it is day 2 of being in Quartzsite for the RTR. Today is the 6th, so again, there's nothing really happening today other than, excuse me, volunteer orientation. I have volunteer orientation today at 12 because I am volunteering for the media part of the RTR. I figured this would be a great way to help me with my skills and my portfolio. And so I'm volunteering my video skills and my photography. I'm gonna be bringing my camera to the women's RTR specifically and capturing some things for the Home on Wheels Alliance. Now that doesn't happen until 12 o'clock today, and so we've got about 4 hours of time to kill, and there is a gem show happening in town. So we're gonna go check out the gem show and see what it's about and see what their prices look like, because I'm really wondering how their prices are going to compare to the really awesome place I found last time I was in Quartzsite called Gem World. Gem World is super cheap. So let's see if the gem show is any competition to Gem World. So I just got here and I can tell that this is gonna be bad for me. So I am setting myself a limit. I cannot spend no more than $30 on random crap. Food does not count, and neither does coffee. So the first stop is some glazed donuts. Maybe not the donut part, but for sure the coffee part. Any piece is $2. Wow, even the geodes. Me and Angel made it to the RTR volunteer orientation day. But yeah, we're here, we're gonna go check it out and see what it's all about, and I am so excited to be here.
I gotta cut myself off. I'm gonna have a problem.
Know that we carry them around so nobody has to step in it.
I am back from the WRTR for the day, and I sucked at filming for you guys. I got a bunch of content and things done for the Home on Wheels Alliance, but when it came to filming for YouTube, I seriously slacked in that department. It was a really good day. It was super chilly and slightly rainy. And as soon, of course, as I get back to the campsite, the sunshine wants to come out and everything. Angel, don't you dare. Angel. So I am plugging in my battery to my solar panel, getting some extra charge, and honestly, I am just hanging out. I had my tablet on, but it locked up. I am watching some YouTube. I'm gonna get some work done on my laptop, and honestly, we're just hanging out because I am exhausted. It feels really good to sit down. I did not think that I was going to be volunteering all day. Thought it was a part day thing, but I guess they're short on media people, which I don't mind, but I'm very glad to be at the campsite now. We're just gonna be catching up on things, and I have to reorganize for like the 5th time today. So I am going to try and do a better job of recording everything for you guys tomorrow, because it did look really good and there's lots happening. They've got a really cool event board with needs and offerings if you have skills you can offer. They've got an awesome free pile that is getting replenished, and people are donating to it, and it's moving. And it's really awesome to see the generosity of everyone. I brought a bunch of goodies to the free pile too, and it was really cool to see random people with some of the things that I brought throughout the day. That made me feel good. I am really hoping to find myself a chair there because I still don't have one. So I feel kind of silly being one of the only people just sitting crisscross in the grass. I'll see what I can record tomorrow. Hopefully I get some more content for you guys, but I am peacing out for the evening. See you in the morning. Okay, good morning. Day 2 of the WRTR. It's very windy, so I hope you can hear me okay. About to sign in for day 2 of volunteering, get some coffee, and I'm going to the sewing booth because I need my hoodie or my sweater repaired. So let's see how today goes.
Have pasta. So if you roll pasta, you get $10. It's kind of like Wheel of Fortune. You got to call a letter, and if you guess, let's just say it's a P, well then you will get, I'll write down on this board over here, $10, and for every P that you get. And if you want to buy a vowel, it's $1. Leftovers. Oh well, steak is actually the winner because steak and seafood, they always cost so much money. So, all right, sweetie, you're going to be up first.
This is the free pile at the RTR. There's lots of ladies over here right now. Let's see some of the things they got. Clothes.
kitchen goods. Still looking for a chair, and I can't find one, but they got lots of stuff. So here's to hoping I find a chair. Yeah, I love doing videos on my phone. It's so much lighter and easier to carry around.
We have to have that. Hi, ladies. This is so fun here.
Tell us about your time here in Quartzsite.
We just got here yesterday, and we came here first and listened to the wonderful music. It was so beautiful. And then we went and found our camp spot, and there was a bonfire last night that was really pretty to watch. And came back this morning and found out there was an open house, and my van is for sale. And so I thought, well, what a great opportunity to have people look and maybe possibly find a buyer for it.
Can you show us a little bit of what you got going on inside?
Sure, come on in.
Favorite little tidbits about it.
Well, what I love is just that it's got everything. It's got a shower, it's got a potty, and the potty is porcelain, it's not plastic. It's got a really comfy bed. It has a 2-burner stove, a refrigerator, a closet. You know, this used to be a seat right here, and I took the seat out. So that used to be a seat. And so I took the seat out because I needed more storage, not a seat. Okay. Because nobody has ever ridden in my van with me, really, to stay.
You basically will just kind of hang
See,
out.
this is my, yes. So I don't have to change the bed back into a dinette table. I don't even have those pieces anymore. They're just gone. So, nope. Nice closet space, lots of hookies for everything. I have it a little more cleaned out. Usually it's way more fancied up and have all my grandchildren's artwork in here. I do. My granddaughter calls it the shark, Grandma Shark. Grandma Shark. Do 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 do. Grandma Shark. Do 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 do. I really like the back door when you're in somewhere beautiful and you can leave it all open and the bugs can't get you. And this has a big screen that goes right here too. Yeah.
So I'm Deb. I'm the owner of the 2007 Chevy Suburban. I've had it for about a year and a half. This is my 5th year being full-time on the road. I've come to the RTRs and volunteered for the last 5 years. So love the community, love to give back, offer people ideas about how to live more efficiently and, resiliently in their vans. Some things I really love about this is the sleeping platform that has a drawer that pulls out if you want, or in that gives me extra sleeping length. And then the cubbies that were built on the side, they hold an incredible amount of stuff. Other than that, it's just the perfect size for me. I didn't want to be too big. I was in a Kia Sorento and upgraded from that. So I just got a little wider, a little taller, a little longer, and it serves me really well.
Perfect. How long have you been on the road for?
Since, this is my 5th year. Yep.
And you've been in this rig for the
Well, I started out in a Prius limo, and then a Kia Sorento.
That's a crazy change.
It is. It just bottomed out, and I didn't even make it out here in that. And then I got a Kia Sorento. So
is this 4x4?
This is 4x4, half ton. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. They even jacked it up a couple inches. The company that did this build, Sub-Overland in Twin Falls, Idaho. They gave me a backup camera, solar on the top, max air fan. Yeah. And I'm just transitioning into a kit that helps you prop up in the winter so you can actually get solar.
Yeah, because you have to be able to, we're finding that issue. It's like, depending on where
Yep, exactly. And I do have a YouTube channel, Nomad Your Own Nomad, just like Hike Your Own Hike.
So my name is Stephanie, and my van's name is RTD2. And the reason why I named it RTD2, I came up with this brilliant name on the way back from purchasing it. It is a road truck, and it is a Dodge too. So it's a road truck built on a Dodge chassis. Yeah, and so RTD2 is its name. It is a 2000. I got it for $15,000. Road trucks are kind of hard to find. And the only reason I got it was because the guy put it up for sale on Marketplace at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm an insomniac. And it was kind of willed to him, so he didn't know what he had. So he was like, 15,000 will get me a really nice car, and so he sold it for 15,000. But you will see them online for anywhere from 10,000 up to 30,000. So it just really depends. So with Road Trek, they started their business in the mid 70s. And it was a family, and they wanted to be able to drive around towns that they were visiting, but they still wanted to be able to camp in their van. They didn't want to have to drive in a big RV. So that's the short story. Road Trek has a lot of patents, all right? Where the conversion vans of the 70s and 80s and 90s, what they were doing is they were raising their roofs so you could stand in them. Road Trek's like, if we raise the roof, it's not going to be as gas efficient. So what they did, this is the original floor. They lowered the floor, but only where you need it. And they're like, well, what are we going to do with this lower floor? Hey, you know what? We're going to put a shower in, and we're going to make this a shower tub. And so at the end of the day, I'm a photographer, and sometimes I don't feel like taking a shower. So I just kind of fill it up, you know, a little bit, and I just take a very shallow bath. So yeah, it has a shower. It has a flushing toilet. So the thing about this that I loved was it's like an RV, and my husband and I have owned RVs. So we're used to the freshwater tank, the gray tank, and the black tank. To me, that made more sense than a compostable toilet. I don't want my poop in my van with me. I want it outside under the van, as far away from me as possible. And dumping the tanks is such an easy process. It just made more sense to me. So it has the toilet, the shower, it has a stove. Did you want to come in? Yeah, okay. So here is the stove. I just put this over it so dust and stuff doesn't get into it. But this is the stove. It has a sink that works. It also has a full, this is my creepy dolls collection over here. But it has a hot water heater that's used by propane. This is the fuel pump. This is the battery. This is my system telling me how much battery power and how full my tanks are. I have a Bluetooth thing that goes in my refrigerator so that I can keep temperature gauge on my refrigerator. The refrigerator is three-way. It can run on AC, DC, or propane. And so when it's driving, it runs on DC, the car battery, or the house battery, and then I can plug it in, and it will go to AC, and then it will go to gas. And right now, oh, it's working on AC right now. I want to put that on gas because I don't want to wear down my battery. Down back here, it has 2 bench seats, and underneath here, so I'm a photographer. I use this little mat, but there's a hole here, and there's a table pole that goes in here, and then this table right here will come right up here. And so when I am on extended photography trips, I have a big monitor that I like to work on instead of my laptop. So I just clamp that to the table, and I'm able to edit photos here. So, which is one of the reasons. So when I bought the Road Trek, one of my choices was, did I want a Dodge or a Chevy? And in the mid 90s, I mean, the Chevy engines were phenomenal. The Dodge engines were pretty good too. But the mechanical side of it didn't really, as an artist, I don't care. Okay. But one thing that I did care about is the Chevy engine. The Chevy van. Did you have a question or anything?
No,
I'm just looking. Okay. The Chevy van had 2 doors back here, where the Dodge van has one big door, and it has one big window, so I can really see out there. And then, you know, I can pick this up, put this over here, and I can sit back here and have my breakfast or dinner and open this up, and I have this gorgeous view outside, and I could just sit here like this. And I've sat here and edited photos before, and I could just kind of sit here and enjoy my view. Where with the Chevy, the doors only open this wide and this wide, so my view is only this way.
Wow.
and see Bob Wells had that
Yeah.
thing, how to build turn a van into a comfortable home for $365. Well, I did it for $240. I was here last year because I broke my wrist and I brought my son's Honda Odyssey, but sorry to say that Honda Odyssey was hit by a driver and ruined, so I couldn't do that this year, and decided to reward myself for my last week at work, and I really needed rewarding for it. So I did just like Bob said, and I took and built out a van, and I bought a camping cot for $35, sleeping bag for $15 at Goodwill. Only I used a lot of Facebook Marketplace to get these things, and pillows and blankets. Got a toilet of a little bucket, and my kids insisted I get a regular toilet seat for it, so I did. And the pellet bedding and garbage bags, covers for the windows. Then I did my kitchen. I brought my jet boil with me, and I got a plate and a cup at Walmart, and I also got water bottles, which I'm using, and then I bought groceries, and I was able to get this really nice rocking camp chair for $20. In fact, I've already sold it, and another camp chair that I'm sitting in, and I bought a buddy heater, which I felt very good about using because I figure if I can see sunlight, it's got enough air leaks to take a buddy heater. And I am having the time of my life. I'm camping with the butterflies.
That about wraps up my first 2 days here in Quartzsite at the Women's Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, and honestly, it's been such a great experience. The RTR is an amazing resource, especially for anyone new to life on the road. It's all about learning real tips, tricks, and skills from people who actually live this lifestyle. I spent these first days volunteering on the media crew, capturing photos and videos of the event, while also getting to experience the community and energy that makes the RTR so special. Now there's still one more day left to the women's RTR, but this feels like the perfect place to pause, with the vans, the people, and the desert that's been home to it all. If there's one thing this experience has reinforced, it's that there's no single right way to do van life, or life in general. Everyone out here started somewhere, learned as they went, and built what works for them. If you're even thinking about this lifestyle, let curiosity lead instead of fear, and stick around, because there is so much more to come. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. And we'll see you again very soon.